Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Tuesday night. Well, it's been quite a day trying to figure out this storm. Earlier, we thought we'd get a lot of snow in Boston, but now I'm taking it off the boards, folks. I told you earlier that there's big bust potential, and I just think it's going to get too warm in the greater Boston area for us to have a lot of snow. Could we get an inch or two? Yes, it's possible, but I'll tell you where they're really going to get slammed. Worcester County, west, out through the Berkshires. In the hilly terrain of the Berkshires, there could be well over a foot of snow. The storm's going to come a little bit further west than we thought. It's going to be a little bit warmer than we thought. The ocean's still warm. The ground's still warm. There's no big cold high pressure area north of us. So for you snow lovers in Boston, it's early. It's an early start to the season. All right, let's get into it and check out the weather headline. Indeed, we have an important coastal storm coming up here. Starting tomorrow morning is rain for most of us in the greater Boston area. We may flip back and forth from rain to snow for a while in Boston, then go to rain, certainly late tomorrow evening, then perhaps ending as snow tomorrow night. And then we're looking for cold winds blowing in here on Turkey Day, then up and down temperatures over the weekend. Now, here's the latest U.S. satellite loop. I want to show you what's going on. An old cold front that moved offshore yesterday is lying well south of New England, where it meets heavier clouds off the North Carolina and South Carolina coast. It's actually waiting for this package of energy back into the northern plain states to dive southeast to give this guy a shot of adrenaline. And low pressure is going to be developing here late tonight, intensifying quickly, moving steadily off to the northeast, moving right over or inside Nantucket, to the west of Nantucket. That's what we're going with right now. So here's the latest radar loop. And we're looking at an area of rain and some big thunderstorms now. Rain as far north as Norfolk, Virginia. But notice the yellows in here. Big thunderstorms, South Carolina down through Jacksonville, Florida. And notice some more rains and snows back in the northern plain states. These two moisture fields will be joining hands late tonight. Then we're looking for the major storm to really pop off the mid-Atlantic coast. So the storm track, this was actually a loop from earlier today, but the storm track is going to come a little bit further west. Look at this one more time. Low pressure comes up the coast. I think it's going to come right up over Nantucket by early tomorrow night and then into the Gulf of Maine. And behind that, we get into a northwesterly airflow of cold air on Turkey Day, maybe with a few flurries. So locally overnight tonight, here's the situation. Clouding up, turning colder, 35 to 44. 5-day forecast looks like this. We're talking about rain developing in Boston tomorrow morning all the way out to 495, but then it's going to start to flip with and go to snow for a time. Even in Boston for a while tomorrow afternoon as the atmosphere cools from the top down, but then we're going to warm it up for you again, ocean influence. We go to rain probably 3, 4, 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Rain tomorrow evening may flip back to snow and then end. It'll be close to 40 in Boston, but much colder north and west of town, low and mid-30s from 495 north and west. The storm is over before midnight tomorrow night. Turkey Day, it's partly cloudy, maybe a flurry, 36. Same deal on Friday for Black Friday. And Saturday, partly cloudy, close to 40, partly cloudy, near 50 on Sunday. Snowfall map, this is what I've done. I know if you were with us earlier, you're saying you must have lost your mind because this is a total flip. It is. I've just told you, big bust potential. Mostly rain in the green. That means in Boston, although we could see a dusting to an inch in Boston. There's yellow zone in here. Mixed rain and snow goes to rain. There could be an inch or two, maybe 3 of slush on the grassy areas of blue zone. Sorry, you can't see the numbers here. The blue zone represents 2 to 6 inches of snow on the eastern side of 495. And once you get deep into Worcester points west, that means the Berkshires, southwest New Hampshire, Concord, the Lakes region, Vermont, western Maine, a foot or more. Certainly great news for you skiers. All right, let me get off of that map and let me come back to me. I mean, this is why I have more gray hair. You see how it's like throwing out. I think I'm losing my mind early on, but that's what happens after you do this for 42 years. All right, that's it, folks. As Joe Pistardi says, enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got. I'll see you later on.